Once upon a time, in the land of Israel, there was a great conflict between the Israelites and the Philistines. This was not just any battle, it was a clash of giants, both in spirit and in stature. Chapter 1. The Giant of Gath. The Philistines had a warrior who was unlike any other, a giant named Goliath, standing over 9 feet tall. Clad in heavy armor, he boasted a voice that roared like thunder. Each day he would step forward from the Philistine lines and challenge the Israelites, shouting, "Send out a champion to fight me. If he defeats me, we will serve you, but if I defeat him, you shall serve us." The Israelite soldiers trembled in fear, for none dared to face this terrifying giant. Chapter 2. The Shepherd Boy. In a nearby town called Bethlehem lived a young shepherd named David. He was the youngest son of Jesse, a humble boy whose days were spent tending sheep and singing songs to God. One day David's father sent him to the battlefront to deliver food to his older brothers. Little did David know that he was destined to change the course of history. Chapter 3. Encountering the Challenge. When David arrived, he heard Goliath's thunderous challenge echoing across the valley. Unlike the seasoned warriors, David was not afraid. He was filled with righteous anger that someone would defy the army of the living God. As he spoke with others at the camp, he decided that he would step forth to fight the giant. Chapter 4. Gaining Approval. David approached King Saul, the leader of the Israelite army. "I will fight this giant," he declared boldly. Saul looked at David, noticing his youth and lack of armor, but David recounted the times he had saved his flock from lions and bears. "The Lord who saved me from the paw of the lion will save me from this Philistine." Saul, moved by David's faith, allowed him to proceed, but offered his own armor. Instead, he relied on his shepherd's tools, a sling and 5 smooth stones. Chapter 5. The Showdown. As David approached Goliath, the giant laughed and mocked him. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" David stood his ground, replying, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." With unwavering faith, David reached into his bag, took out a stone, and placed it in his sling. Chapter 6. The Moment of Triumph. David swung the sling with all his might, releasing the stone. It flew through the air like a shooting star and struck Goliath right in the forehead. The giant stumbled, then fell to the ground with a thunderous crash. Shock and awe filled the battlefield. Chapter 7. The Celebration of Victory. The Israelites erupted in cheers. Their courage was reignited and they rushed forward, defeating the Philistine army. David's bravery became a symbol of hope and faith, and word of his victory spread throughout the land. King Saul brought David into his court, where he would rise to become one of the greatest leaders in Israel's history. Conclusion. And so the story of David and Goliath reminds us that no matter how great the challenge, with faith and courage, even the smallest among us can achieve greatness. David became renowned not just as a shepherd, but as a champion of the people, proving that true strength comes from within.